uh, hey everyone, Psychopathic One here. I'm gonna be doing a little bit of themed reviews for the month of October. I would have started them sooner, but I've been in the middle of moving. Yeah, got a new place. My bed's a little bit of a mess, but okay. The theme is Unearthing the Gore. Pretty much, I take a look at unearthed films. And all these films I've seen multiple times, and this, the first one I'm going to review is one of the first ones I actually heard of. So, um, I heard of it back when it was an NC-17 film, so when I saw it, it was the NC-17 version. This is the unrated version of 100 Tears. Unrated extended director's cut. Available for the first time with never before seen gore and added extra footage, which it does have, which is awesome. 100 Tears, the underground cult favorite, can be seen for the first time as the director intended. After being accused of crimes he did not commit, a lonely circus performer exacts his revenge on those who unjustly condemned him. The act sparks something inside of him which he cannot stop, and now years later his inner demons have truly surfaced. Part urban legend, part tabloid sensationalism, he is now an unstoppable murderous juggernaut fueled only by hate. Going to the circus will never be the same. And then it says, everybody loathes a clown. In this film, I have reviewed this film before, like I said. In this film, you follow two tabloid reporters by the name of Mark and Jenna. Jen. I keep on wanting to call her Jenna. Mark and Jen. And they're tired of dealing with all these fake news stories of tabloid news, what tabloid usually puts out, like something you'd read when you're in the bathroom or something like that, which they do actually make a joke about it in this film. So they decide they're going to look up something called the Teardrop Killer. And lo and behold, they do not know what the Teardrop Killer is, so they end up reading about him, and nowhere does it say that he's a clown. All it says is grease paint was found near most of the bodies. So, yeah, the gore in this is done by the director Marcus Cook. I finally got his name right. It's Marcus Cook. I always pronounce it Marcus Koch, but anyways, the gore in this is excellent. It's only 97 minutes, the unrated cut. So there's about 5 minutes difference. But anyways, the added footage, there's longer scenes involving a woman played by Rain Brown. If you've seen the movie, you know precisely who exactly she happens to be in the film. And there's more scenes with her. The added gore. There's a scene where in the original NC-17 version you just saw Gertie just slice open the dude's stomach. In this one you actually see him pull the guts out and put them into a bucket, which I find to be really cool. And then he just chops off one dude's head. It's crazy. One of the craziest killer clown movies I've ever seen, next to Clown, but that's a totally different story for another day. But has one of the biggest make clavers I've ever seen. Like, the acting in this, yeah, it's not going to win any awards, but they were having fun with this movie. And as you can see, this is a transparent cover, because let me just get it right in here. Now, this was the cover I saw on the NC-17 version, and it just caught my eye immediately, like 100 Tears. the writing was different. It wasn't in blood letters, it was actually like a stenciled lettering. But here is the original cover. This caught my eye right away because I've always been into killer clown movies. And I heard this was the goriest one. And I'm a big fan of Gore, so I thought, goriest killer clown movie, So I ended up watching it, and I was just blown away with how good the Gore effects looked. And the characters were likable in it too, which you didn't really get that a whole lot in 2000s movies. Like, you mostly got like disrespectful a-holes and whatever, straight out of Cabin Fever, which I like Cabin Fever, but the characters weren't the strongest part of that movie. But this movie's great. It's got a good amount of laughs in it. It's almost all straight-laced horror. There's occasional like laughs every now and then, but it doesn't make you think, oh, you're watching a comedy. You're watching a blood-drenched horror movie. And 100 Tears, definitely one of the best. Definitely one to kick off your Unearthed collection. This was my second Unearthed film that I got. The first one being Thanatomorphous and Evil Dead Trap 2. But this film, on a scale of 1 to 10, it might be higher, it might be lower than my original review, but I am going to give this a 9 out of 10. The gore is fantastic. The funniness kept me entertained. The characters were fun and likable, and just all around, you can't go wrong with a killer clown. Yeah, look at that cleaver. I'm trying to get light on it. Look at that cleaver, man. That is beautiful. In a horror sense. But anyways, my next review will be over Evil Dead Trap 2, which was my first Unearthed release that I bought. I bought it the same day I got Thanatomorphous, which I will be reviewing Thanatomorphous too. I just don't have the DVD in front of me. But Thanatomorphous, oh gosh, that was a gruesome movie. Probably one of the goriest body horror movies I ever saw, if not the goriest. But this is a Japanese film. Next time we'll be talking about Evil Dead Trap 2, Hideki. I have not seen the first one. I heard it's very different. But I was on an Unearthed Films binge. I've got like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, then Thanatomorphous, 7. I've got 8 Unearthed films, because I've got No Reason as well. But I already reviewed No Reason. I just couldn't help myself. I just had to get an Unearthed Films review out, like, as quickly as possible. I was just blown away with the quality that went into their Blu-rays and stuff. But anyways, definitely gets a 9 out of 10 for me. The gore is fantastic, and I'm wearing my Crystal Lake shirt. Gotta love Jason. I will get finished with the Friday the 13th movies. It all depends on when I get a hold of the unrated cut of Jason Goes to Hell, because I want to review it in its unrated glory. But anyways, this is Psychopathic One signing off. Hope you all have a great day, and peace.